out of Fort Pierce headed south. Double reef main, about half the Genoa out. I figure I'm good. What's up, guys? Oh, you beautiful beast! Pierce headed south. See, not the prettiest of days. Rain all day. Incoming. I think it's like 30 knot winds tonight and tomorrow. So we'll try to make another 25-30 miles south, find a good anchorage. I need to get somewhere I can drop my damn hook and have a couple hydraulic hoses made for the steering. I found the rubber sheeting is cracking off some of them, and I mean it's like dry rotted. You can just pull it off in chunks, and so I hope the hoses hold up until I can get new ones made. I think this weather is kind of best case scenario for the ICW in Southwest Florida. Most all the pleasure boaters should be at home, so I'm going to try to make some miles south while hopefully the Southwest Florida ICW, or Southeast Florida Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway will hopefully be pretty much all mine. Let's find out. I'm not the only one going south still. I know the window looks terrible because of the rain, but it's what I got. But yeah, man, now we got a tug coming up too, but beautiful boat. It's raining. You know, I've been thinking a whole lot lately just about substance and the human craving for it. And, you know, like on the start of this trip, I promised my wife and kids I would quit smoking cigarettes. You know, it's just a substance. It's, you know, I'm trying to, or I'm going to, I'm not trying to, I'm going to adjust and go to craving and trying to only take in, for the most part anyway, good substance, like good food, fresh vegetables and fruit and meats, you know, like fish, and, you know, no more cigarettes and nicotine, and no more 5-hour energies, you know, the crap. I want to live and be here for my kids to see them grow up and see what they become. You know, I want to live to be here for my boys, all 3 of them. So, you know, I'm going to make a change in life. I believe addiction and addicted personalities and stuff are hereditary. But I also know that if you put your mind to it, the DNA doesn't have to win. You can win. It's all of the, you know, your mind state and focus. You gotta really want it. It's not a given. It's not gonna come easy. But, you know, like I said, I believe anybody is prone to a hereditary thing to make them more susceptible to addiction. Be a good example for my kids. I want to improve life for my whole family by being a better me. You know, for my wife, my 3 boys, they deserve the best me I can give them. And so that's what I'm gonna do. check it out. We got one boat with a cameraman shooting the other boat. Yeah, they got a boat and a camera boat. So y'all might be gonna see a new commercial soon. Both times they have went past me. They went by that way earlier, now they just went that way. The camera guy don't look happy. Okay, yeah, now you can tell I'm getting into South Florida, Southeast Florida. Look, you got the serious houses, the boats with 5 outboards, mangroves. Oh yeah, now I'm getting to where I'm supposed to be. That's what I'm talking about. We're getting there, man. Like 400, just over 400 miles to home, somewhere in that area. Oh man, I can't wait to get there. So excited to see my wife and kids. Maybe go see a chiropractor. Oh. It's been a hell of a trip, man. I got all choked up talking with Junior and Julie yesterday. And it was I didn't realize how emotional I would get when I tried to basically just tell the story of how this has gone so far. And after all I've been through on this trip, I got extremely emotional yesterday. It was crazy. Imagine that. Talking cat's doing good back there. I looked it up and I'm like 15 miles north of President Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, so that'd be kind of cool. Tons of boats, marinas, anchorages, of course, and anchorages, marinas and moorings. Yeah. Southeast Coast U.S. is popping for boats, man. There goes super yacht up on the Hard over there. See here, it's one of my worst fears. Look at this. Look. We got a sailboat and $2 million plus motor yachts, plus myself, waiting on this dang bridge. Everybody, the motorboats are doing pretty good. The sailboat's already done like 3 donuts. That's why I like being at the back of the pack. I just slow roll myself up there. I'm good with that. You know, these guys were all within the 3 or 4 miles between the last bridge, or 2 bridges back. They all got a like 1.5 mile lead on me. And one of the bridges was on demand, and the other bridge was on the quarter of and quarter after hour. So my timing worked out pretty well. I've been standing and idling here for about 5 minutes. These guys been here for over 15 jockeying for position, so I don't know. And I said, I'm glad I'm at the back. That's all I can say. I like to think I'm pretty good with Guapa by now, but no need to go pushing me or her into any unnecessary risk zones. I am just fine with being at the rear. Stay out of the ICW around Fort Lauderdale on a Sunday. It's not even that great of weather for Florida, but the boats are out by the hundreds. Alright, it is Sunday, November 7th. I am headed out of the port of Everglades. I gotta try to get away from all these boats. It is ridiculous. Gonna be kind of heavy winds, 15 to 20 predicted. So once I get out here a ways, I'm gonna get her pointed into the wind, put up a double reef main to start with because it'll be dark soon. And then we're gonna get the storm jib rigged up. Not up, put it up yet, but we'll see what our winds are when we get out there, see if I can use just some of the Genoa with the double reef main, or if I have to use the storm jib, I'm gonna have it ready to go. The wind's opposing the Gulf Stream, so I definitely got to stay out of the Gulf Stream then. But it just feels awfully dang dangerous being in here with all these mega yachts. I'd rather be out there getting myself beat up. Alright, 5:11 p.m. November 7th. I had to get my butt out of there. I know, this hour or so traffic would have eased up. There were so many boats anchored. And I couldn't find a spot I could trust. You know, I got 15.9 on the beam. I get 5.5. Double reef main, about half the Genoa out. I figure I'm good to at least 20 knots, if not 25 knots. So, and I can always sheet them out. So, we're gonna run like this for a while. See how it goes. Maybe try to drop a hook in Biscayne Bay tonight. But it'll probably be dark when I get to that area, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. I'll figure it out as I go. This water's so beautiful and blue. I think I'm in like 160 feet of water, a few miles. That's Miami skyline there. Hey, gorgeous! Look at this. Oh, mom's got her baby. Look, mom's got a baby. So does his mama. Look, they got babies. Alright, they went away that time. That was amazing. Ah! Oh! 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 Ow! Ooh. Yeah, I just broke about half that toenail off, I think. Ow, that sucks. That hurt. I know better. On this boat, I definitely know better. Look, they're still beside me and around me. This is amazing. That wind is getting chilly for the evening though. But gotta love the water temperature. Look at that. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 80-degree water. I've been missing that. Ugh. Miami looking gorgeous behind that sunset. Oh, excuse me. Beautiful morning. Glory to God, how gorgeous. See if we can see a green flash. Sorry, I'm on a rolly boat. Please forgive me. Nah, I didn't see no green flash. Sure is beautiful though. In true fashion for the way this entire trip's gone. Thought I was gonna have a nice easy final day headed home. The transmission blew out the rear main seal. Wind's coming straight from where I need to go, so I'm gonna have to tack my last 80 miles. And of course this behemoth don't like to go much more than 60 degrees upwind. I'm playing with my sail trim, trying to figure out how to get her to go a little more upwind. We'll see how that works out for me. There's nothing like having transmission problems 70 miles from home. Only I'm motoring again. I found some of the old watered down trans fluid I took out of there, and I ain't got a choice. I gotta use it, man. So yeah, I'm putting it in there, but I've only got maybe 1.5 quarts of that, so that's only gonna be a few hours motoring at best. So I'm trying to get myself over in line with Marco Island so I can get to shore and either see about getting a replacement seal or just a bunch of trans fluid. But right now I'm motor sailing through a minefield of long lines. I doubt you see them. But you know, almost home, and of course more crap's gotta go wrong. The boat is the absolute worst disaster that has been the whole time. Because I first started off with fighting the Genoa sheet to get it back in place. When I get home, that sucker's getting actually whipped and lashed and crap. But then the transmission started slipping. It still ain't acting real happy about it, but it's doing it. no wind, I'd put it dead flat out. You see how the trans does? I gotta go right by Marco Island. And it's Marco Island is here. The entrance to Naples to Big Marco, about 30 miles away. The trans makes it there without any more problem. I'm just going for home. But if it's still giving me problem by the time I get there, then of course I'll stop there and get more trans fluid and change it out. Hopefully that helps. I know it needs a trans fluid change again because of all the water, but that it got in when it almost sank. But we'll see what happens. I was really hoping to be home by tonight, but it's not looking great right now. We'll see. If I'm not home tonight, hopefully it'll be tomorrow. I'll get there when I get there, though. It's been 4.5 months. Another couple days ain't gonna kill me, hopefully.